Good evening. Somewhere in America, a woman is battered every 15 seconds, usually by her intimate partner. Every 2 minutes, someone is sexually assaulted. And 2/3 of all rapes are committed by someone that is known to the victim. These statistics are scary. And while we have made great growth in the workplace to achieve equity with men, we still live in a culture rife with violence against women. I want to invite you to take a new approach towards change. As a therapist who has also worked in public health, I believe in the power of primary prevention, in preventing sexual violence from happening in the first place. During my time at the Centers of Disease Control, we examined how healthy sexuality can be used to prevent violence against women. In my professional opinion, I strongly trust this approach. So what is healthy sexuality? How can it be used to prevent violence against women? And what kind of social action change can BPW leaders take today? In considering healthy sexuality, I want to paint a spectrum. On one side, we have silence, that ghost, that pink elephant in the room where sex is just not talked about. On the other side, we have hypersexualized Hollywood. Think Britney Spears. Somewhere in the middle lives healthy sexuality. Healthy sexuality is knowledge and a positive expression of sexual health and reproduction, intimacy, gender expression, sexual orientation, body image, and pleasure. Our sexuality is a permanent part of being human, and we have a right to celebrate it. I want to invite you to celebrate your sexuality, and let's start by creating a world free of violence. We can no longer allow sexual violence to be a means for expressing anger, hurt, frustration. We can no longer accept hate crimes, hate language, sex crimes. We can no longer tolerate sex to be used as a weapon. We can prevent sexual violence. With our kids, we can pass on accurate knowledge of sexuality. With our partners, we can learn to better communicate our wants, our desires, our needs. And with our communities, we can promote empathy and respect for people of all sexual identities. Women of BPW and gentlemen, you are leaders. In a society where we are so often surrounded by misinformation and guilt, fear, I encourage you to embrace healthy sexuality, to appreciate yourselves as sexual beings, and to role model what it means to be a strong, empowered, and sensuous woman. This is a call to action. This is a call to empower our children with accurate and age-appropriate sexuality courses, to empower our boys with mentorship programs that teach healthy and positive ways of expressing masculinity, and to empower our parents, police, and community leaders with training courses to prevent childhood sexual abuse. Let's reclaim our sexuality. Go home and talk with loved ones. Go home and discover yourself. And let's embrace and embody healthy sexuality so that we can prevent violence against women. Thank you.
The 2010 BPW Young Careerist is Jenni-Skyler.